Hey everyone, we are playing Stronger Together, and we are up against Ken Express Tenma. This hand's a keeper. We're playing against Jakodrako, who's a friend of mine. He is also the creator of Anchor, and 0 hours in the chat, hanging out with us. Alright, so let's blue level. Let's hedge, and let's slam the Quandary on HQ. Oh, right. That was a derp move. Let's just hope we don't get siphoned first turn. So he's probably testing out his DDoS deck, maybe? Ooh, express delivery. Cool. Ooh. Alright. Got it. Alright, so he snags a couple points on R&D, sees some stuff. And last click, what's he going to do? Let's check HQ, sure. Alright. Ooh, brain taping. Nice. So let's throw that out there. Let's put this guy over R&D. Let's put this over HQ. So probably won't check this. We probably, if we had a 2-3, could have put that there. Next turn, we're going to throw the Chrysium Grid over HQ, I believe. Maker's Eye was pretty good first turn. There's always a possibility of DDoS, or I know Jake is a big fan of Run Amok, so we might see some Run Amok in this matchup. It's a good card. I haven't seen it very much. There's Lady. Or not Lady, I'm sorry, Rex. Lady's counterpart. All of those things are good for him. Let's... Let's actually archive for the Itchy. Put this over HQ and gain credit. So now he can't get in here, which is good. Not really worried about this turn so much. Would like to use the brain taping, that'd be cool. Probably won't ever get to use it, but... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's draw first click. There's a Jackson. Restructure. Huh. Are we looking at getting... Yeah, let's put that on RD. So generally we put it on HQ, but do not want the Maker's Eye to hit more. So... Not super likely, but who knows. Could also tax his Rex with our Touring, our Quandary, and the Itchy's going to be a problem. Next turn we'll drop the Jackson and try to draw up. Find some more ice and potentially a defensive upgrade. That'd be awesome. But he's just sitting there, just chilling. Nothing really going on over there. Okay, so we're going to want to ice archives. Wow, that's just the worst. draw again. So we're going to see a run on archives. Probably, I'm anticipating he might even have retrieval run for that fem. That's why I'm thinking he was happy to discard it. So a fem here plus something femmed here and then a siphon would be pretty scary. So he's seeing a little bit of money problems. All right. There's an Eli. That's pretty good. All right. So what do we want to do? We should draw with Jackson first, see some stuff. Okay. I could throw this guy out there. Or we could ice HQ. It's going to cost him 2 exactly. Tricky. So we're kind of exposed here with a bunch of ice that we don't really want all of. So let's draw again. That's good. This is actually really good too. We should totally throw this on HQ for fun. Or should we? Yeah, let's just throw this on HQ. Let's toss out some stuff. So we have 2 agendas in there. We only want to throw 1 agenda, so we'll throw that, and then we'll toss out all of these things. Turing is kind of good. Eli's kind of good. Sadly, we're going to have to toss out one of these money cards and maybe the Ash. Now let's get rid of the Jackson. I don't really want to show him the agendas. And I think the Eli. We'll keep the Eli. Toss out the Turing. This costs him 5, but the Eli is more taxing in the long run, so we'll try that. Maybe that was a wrong play. Not sure. We'll find some more Turings. Okay. All right, let's go server 2. Server 2. And we can shuffle back and draw, or we could go for it. I think we just want to go for it. Shuffle. Yeah. Inside job. Sure. So he has 0 link, so we just have to trace 2 for 6 or 3. Let's trace 3. Let's just trace him out. So I'll just spend that, and he probably won't run here again, I'd imagine. He could inside job again, I guess, but he has only one click left, so... Oh, no, he has two inside jobs. Okay. Well... let's try this again. And we will definitely, well, do we want to fire it? Yeah, we definitely want to fire it. We want to get some value, get ahead with this stronger together nonsense. Then we have some backup for hedge fund, which is happy time. Okay, cool. Nice. Not nice. Okay, well, at least we're not gonna... Nice. That's good. Alright, let's put all of these things. Server 2. This over the Victor seems pretty strong. Could just put it here. Yeah, let's put R&D. So I'd imagine he's probably not going to run this turn. He's only got 3 credits. He really needs some money, so he's going to be looking for, let's see, dirty laundries. Looks like he's just clicking for credits. Siphon. He's got 2 clicks left. So we go to 6 with this. We can res this for 6, which will cost him all of his money, and we'll probably lose our Vitruve. Sort of sucks. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get this resed. Take the 50-50 on HQ. /look command. I don't know what he's talking about. It's gonna have to click through. Oh, at the card. Oh, because he's playing it on. I should point out that Jake's also trying out his. He's playing it on his tablet, so. So is Brain Taping Warehouse going to actually do some work? That seems okay. Raising HE2 for 7 credits. It's a discount. It's a discount. It's not awful. This is going to be extremely expensive. Okay. So he'll access a card. Hopefully he'll access our not agenda, but it's just how it works. Sometimes you go down agendas. Yeah, 50-50. All right, well, not an agenda. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So I guess he could siphon us here again, but we have some stuff to res, so. Yeah, so if we do bait into some sort of run here, it's going to be really sad times for him. Don't think he's going to do that. I would not imagine he would do that. It would be a very bad play. I think he just needs to click for money, and we are going to click for money next turn. So if he clicks and then same old siphons, no, he needs 4 credits to get through this. Or he could same old siphon, double click, and steal 3 from us, but what does that get him? Doesn't really get him that much. There's nothing in hand, and us losing some credits. We could res the Quandary, res the Ash, and go broke, and we'd be good. So basically we just want to start expressing stuff to that server. Oh, that's a nice one. That's juicy. Yeah, money, money, boom. Now we want to start shuffling back our money cards. So this deck is way poorer than ETF, so you definitely want to shuffle back your celeb gifts, your restructures, your hedge funds, anything you can really to keep your money higher. So all your stuff is just so expensive. Also, by the way, in case people are wondering if Brain Taping Warehouse is good or not, it's really not that good. But I enjoy playing with it because it's got some cool art, and I never play with it. So this is a fun deck, not a competitive deck. But we just might lose on R&D in the meanwhile, so that happens. Could get our second Brain Taping Warehouse up, and then our Vikram would be really, really cheap. That'd be cool. I would enjoy that. Maybe it will happen. He's playing high stakes job. Wow. That's quite the gamble. Whoa. Yeah, so we're going to res this and keep him from getting out. Get out. All right, so let's draw with Jackson. Let's just gain a couple credits. Next turn we could go for global food. Maybe. We're really poor, though. It's not a bad idea to go for the Jackson shuffle this next turn, then hopefully draw some money off the top of R&D. That'd actually be a good play. That's probably what we're going to do. So we'll shuffle back hedge, hedge, Jackson. Hedge, hedge, Jackson. Well, it didn't quite do what we wanted, but it's fine. Let's throw this out in a new remote. Gain $2. The big problem with this brain taping warehouse, and I've said it in other videos, is the bioroids defeat the purpose of the brain taping warehouse because people will click through the first one and then disable your ability to gain any value out of brain taping. So they only really enable the outermost piece of ice, which sadly is also counterproductive with your beta tests because your beta tests are going to put your ice on the outermost of the server. So what you kind of want to do, if possible, is to wait on your beta tests until you can get one resed and then beta test them. But that just means that you're playing from behind, and you really don't want to do that. High stakes is a cool card. I really like it, but it is pretty high stakes. Okay. 9 credits. I think we're going to draw first click. Okay, that's good. Let's hedge fund. And what do you want here? Victor is insanely good in this matchup. Very, very hard to deal with. So if we put Victor on our remote, is that better? I think we want to put Victor on the remote. So now we've got that bioroid on the outermost, so we'll most likely be able to use it. He does have the inside job, but this is an easy, cheap res so that we can actually keep him from getting through if we need to. Next turn we're going to slam the food because we have enough money. I think we do anyway. We could get siphoned. That would really suck. If we find another Chrysium grid, I think we only have one Chrysium grid, sadly. So, not sure what to do about that. But terminal, okay, seems good. Legwork. Ooh. Okay. Make a run. When the run ends, trash one piece of ice that was rezzed during this run. Okay. Fairy's going away. Do we care about Victor? We can get 4 credits out of him. That's actually decent. Maybe we can just install another one. Does not have enough money to trash the Chrysium. Yeah, we'll just let it go. It's fine. If he hits here, he hits here. Not much we can do about that. Purge. Sure. don't know about Ronamuck. It's extremely expensive. And this is what I think people are talking about, the new spoiled card from the designed by Jens Eriksson for the 2013. He's his 2013 world champion. Also costs 3. And I just want to point out that Ronamuck costs 3 as well. And it's powerful. And nobody plays it because of its cost 3. Not because it's not powerful. So I just want to point that out. It's not saying that they, CBI raid or whatever it's called. Not saying that CBI raid is going to be a bad card. I'm just saying it costs 3, and that is a lot for a run event. All right, so we're going to slam this server 2. Yeah. So try to put some pressure here. I would also like to put the Ash on the R&D just in case. But Chrysium Grid is doing some work. I haven't seen RDI. Probably won't see an RDI out of Ken. So Chrysium Grid's just shutting him down right now. He really does want to Maker's Eye. But I'm pretty sure this is safe. One thing he could do is he could siphon here. He could click for a credit siphon and lose his entire rig. But I think that would pretty much be the end of the turn for him, and we'd still be ahead. So I think his best bet is just to money up and try to win on R&D in a couple turns. Though, it's fine to have Ash there too. I might just put Ash there anyway. There's a fairy. Okay, he's going to let it go. We see nothing. Yeah, we just got to score this. Let's toss this guy, and we're safe. Probably going to see a siphon here. If so, I'm definitely resing the Itchy. Without a doubt, I'm resing the Itchy. I don't even care if I lose my money at this point because I've got the centrals on the remotes iced up pretty well. Haven't seen testing yet, which means that just poor criminal. I do like Rex, but why is it just 1 strength? It really needed to be like a 3 strength or a 4 strength code gate breaker. So yeah, it's a weird spot for him because he definitely wants to get in here, but he doesn't want to just burn a fairy to see a single access. That would be pretty bad, I think. It's going to gain some money, looks like. Okay. Here's a siphon. Ooh, siphon. Burn with fairy. Wow. We're going to wreck his rig real hard. Okay. And keep him out. Yeah. Say goodbye. Yeah, so that was a pretty brutal turn. He wasn't expecting double sentries, but because we hit this Itchy, or got this Itchy out here early, yeah, that was pretty brutal. Itchy doesn't matter anymore. No, but this Quandary does. And it's going to make him real sad. That's like pretty ideal for HQ. All right, let's get some money. What have we got here? just need money. We could put this on R&D, right? Just in case. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's put that on R&D. Just end the turn. Next turn we'll credit gamble. And I'm not even sure he has a second corroder in the deck. So we might just be completely SOL at this point. But the Ash is going to do a lot of work. The Victor could do some work still. We could, yeah, he could just crash through here, pay 1. And we could res this thing for 1 credit if he goes on click 1, which is pretty good. It's not ideal, but man, Itchy 2 is just the best sentry in this deck. It's so good. You never want to see it against on the other side of the table. All right, so what's going on here? Anything we saw in his heap that we need to be worried about? No. 2 fairy down, 1 fem down. So probably looking at a mongoose. Probably see a mongoose, 1 more corroder, maybe another Cerberus. That seems reasonable in this deck. But he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 influence in this. Let's say he has 2 run amok. That's 13, and then 2 more for the second corroder. Yeah, I don't know if I'd play 2 run amok. So maybe like a 2 Maker's Eye, the corroder, and a mimic, something like that. That might be good. One thing I also want to point out to people who are watching who haven't been super into a competitive scene or anything like that, but the ways that Shaper gets through Itchy nowadays, they have 2 things. No, they have 3 things. They have Mimic, which gets through things that are less than 3 or less. Yep. They have Atman. I guess they have 4 things. They have Atman, they have Sharpshooter, and they have Faust. And the only ones that are really reliable against this kind of deck or high strength sentries that have different strengths is Faust, which makes it extremely difficult to get through all this stuff. So a Shaper would probably put like Atman at 5, like a Kate would put it there, which costs 7, which is pretty expensive, and then running through it's 3, and then pay through the other one with a Faust or a Sharpshooter and try to recur it, but that's not very reliable. Let's trace 1. And I think we're going to Victor here. It's brutal. So he might actually get the Chrysium here. We might have been better off just using Ash. Oh, he's taking a brain. All right. Got it. What do we hit? Legwork. Nice. Well, he can always legwork us again. All right, let's see what he gets. 15. There's a good chance of hitting here. Oh, he gets it. Nice. Yeah, it probably would have been best to just res the Ash. But yeah, what can you do? We were pretty close. Just really, really poor. And I feel like brain taping, while fun and kind of cool, still doesn't really do it. You know, I just take these out and put something else in, like Launch Campaign, which is pretty awesome, or just more Event Econ or